perfect.
Yeah, all good. Yeah, Ashwin is also here.
So we're ready to start now. Hello everyone, my name is Smita, and today we have online the team members of HSR Citizen Forum. We have Sri Lakshmi, who's the pillar of our social media presence. Hi Sri Lakshmi. And we have Ashwin, who's the next generation activist, and he's the one who's responsible for spreading the word about environmental initiatives. He's an inspiration to youngsters. Hi, Ashwin.
Hi, Rita. Hi, everyone.
And we have Dr. Shanti Tumalla, who is the founder member of HSR Citizen Forum, and for the last 15 years, she's been working towards environmental initiatives. Hi, Shanti. So, Shanti, can you say something? We want to understand if you're audible.
Audible. Yeah. Am I audible?
Perfect, perfect. So let's start today's session. We're going parallelly on a Google Meet as well as on Instagram because Google Meet has a limit of the number of participants. We're going to start off by introducing this initiative, and then we are open to any questions or comments that any of you may have. So feel free to type it out in the Google Meet chat box or in the Insta chat box. Ashwin, Sri Lakshmi, and I will be monitoring it and asking asking the question live on the video as well. So let's begin. Dr. Shanti, please tell us something about these initiatives. We see a lot of idols and god photos which are abandoned on the roadside, near the trees, in popular religious places where people don't know what to do with them and they just abandon them there. There is a recent initiative by HSR Citizen Forum to give a proper destination to these. So, please tell us about this initiative a little bit.
Yeah. So hello everyone. Why this thought came was we've been working in waste management since so many years, and we are always on the streets. Normal people will be on the street seeing the traffic and how it is. Our eyes are on both the sides of the streets, how the garbage is the garbage there, not there. Our eyes are watching out on the streets for what is wrong. So that is when we see a lot of these photos and idols under the trees, near the ant hills, near the temples. Pathetic part because of this is the broken glasses, the parakarmikas while sweeping, they'll get hurt, and dogs will be peeing on them, and so much of sometimes what happens when people keep something like this over and above that, garbage will be there. So it feels sad that the deities which we have been worshipping for so many years at home, and it is disrespectful and definitely not okay. And when we started very small. We started very small, in a park, and then we felt, okay, we move it to temple, giving it more. What about now? How is it now? Fine, clear? Yeah. So we started very small, and very few people in our this thing have had come and dropped the thing. We have done 3 such editions. You can clearly see the graph, how on social media people are responding, how the people coming far and wide across Bangalore. This Udvasana made us really open our eyes. From Chennai they came, from Mysore they came. This showed this is a need of the country. We started very small, but then we decided even if we do it small, we have to do it till the end point. It is not that we collect it and then, okay, give people some assurance that something will happen. No, we wanted to do end to end till each thing goes for recycling, and it is done holding the emotions and beliefs of people intact, respectfully.
So, Shanti, for the people on Google Meet, I have a few videos that I can share. And if you can talk about what is the process? What do we do when we collect these photos, after we collect them, and how do we collect them? Can you please take us through the process?
Yeah. Basically, the whole intention of this online webinar is because we've been getting lot of requests from across India, different states, asking us to come there and can you host an event there. So we thought it is impossible for us to be everywhere, but we would train the people there. Obviously, luckily, fortunately, we have a lot of like-minded people who want to do something good for the community in every place. So what we do is, first step number one, we make it viral, the date of the event, and we chose temple as the venue for a reason that Visarjana Puja can be done by the priest there, and the temple itself gives a very divine atmosphere. Choosing the venue and making it viral on social media, we have today very good outreach. You all can create that, share in the WhatsApp status, everything possible about the venue and the event. And we don't disclose, these are all tips, people there can make a notes of it. We don't disclose the location very well in advance, point number one, because people come and just dump near that venue whatever we decide. So till the last 2-3 days we'll decide the date, will not disclose the venue. So venue will be decided, and just 3-4 days before the event we'll disclose the venue, and we request people, do not courier, do not send through porter, do not send it uh, you know unknowingly who is giving it. We want people to come and drop off them. That is another reason we want uh, it to happen in every city locally. People should physically come and drop their things, because it's not an everyday event. Once you clear the house and take out the photos, it will not be there for another few years. So once in a while, take that effort to come physically and drop it. So the day morning when we start, we have volunteers assigned for each activity. We need minimum 10 volunteers for this to happen hassle free. If it's a big event also, 10 is a minimum number. And we assign people at the entrance to take down any donations. People coming from different places, they want to donate. We have a QR code for the organization HSR Citizen Forum, and a donation box, number one. Number two, there will be 2 volunteers to receive the items which are coming inside. This is step number 2. Once we receive, immediately they will be categorizing them into the photos with glass frame. It is a glass and different types of frame. And then separately, the photos with lamination. Lamination is totally no glass, nothing. It's a wood piece with a plastic thing. They will categorize so that it becomes easier. They just don't dump it in a heap. So when they receive only, they will separate photos of different categories, metal items separate, POP items separate, these books and all these paper things separate. All these categories, when they receive, these 2-3 volunteers will be keeping them only aside separately. This is step number 2. Step number 3 is Visarjana Puja. We request the priest of the temple to do the puja. It's a very, it doesn't take more than 5-10 minutes for this puja. When do we do this? 8 a.m., for example, if we start this program, till 10 a.m., we'll keep the time for receiving. We'll announce also 8 to 10 only. 10 a.m., we do the Visarjana Puja. But all said and done, after 10 also people keep coming, we will receive them separately. All this, what puja is over, then what we do is, the step number 3, we announce people who have come there to draw, to pick whatever they like. It's not always whatever is waste for me is waste forever. No, whatever is waste for you, waste for burden for you, can be a loving thing for others. And all the 3 events we have experienced that people who have come felt as if respectfully I have given the burden to someone, but then lovingly someone takes it, very lovingly they explain the history of the photo. This is 100 years old and this is so significant. This is this is that. They give so there is so much that the reuse concept is applied here. First preference is given to reuse. There will be situations where one photo or one idol, 4 people will be wanting the same thing. This is the beauty of it. Imagine if it is given somewhere, dropped somewhere, it is spoiled, then it would not be useful. So reuse or giving them, that's the third step. Fourth step, whatever Udvasana is over and people have not taken, and then we separate them, like very bad condition photos have to be dismantled immediately, and very good condition photos, frames will be in a very good, neat, clean condition, not at all damaged. That we keep separate. So very badly spoiled, we immediately start dismantling at 10:30 a.m. We'll have a team of 2-3 experts among us who knows this process of dismantling, because it's a very small techniques involved so that people don't get hurt, people knows how many categories to separate. So 2-3 experts will have, each one will have 3-4 volunteers sitting around, and they will remove the nails, the photographs have these nails to put the garlands and these hooks to hang. So photo, if you throw just like that, why is it a burden for everyone? Because this like this cannot go for recycling. First the glass will be removed. The first Udvasana, we thought only breaking the glass is the only way. Eventually we found out there is a technique to just remove. Glass comes glass as it is so that it won't hurt anyone. And then the frame. Frame is of different categories. Wooden frame is there, plastic frame, hard plastic kadak is there, and the metal frame is there. So we categorize and put them separately, glass. And these nails, we think they are not significant. They are significant. At the end of the event, we get quite an amount of metal also. So sometimes metal sheet will be there in the front within the glass. So the metal also. So 5-6 categories we will separate. And then the very most important step is finding a dry waste collection center or a dry resource collection center, what you call in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. This center should not be just a center like collecting all the waste together, pick only high value waste and then dump everything into landfill. Not these types, where a proper recyclers come and collect it. So we have a dry waste collection center whom we closely work with, where all the categories has a solution. Metal goes for metal recycling, glass goes for glass recycling. The paper, inside the color paper goes for paper recycling. So all these categories has recyclers. What is not recycled is 2 things. Number 1 is this lamination has no recycle value at all. For this, we try to remove the plastic layer, what is laminated, which is very difficult or sometimes impossible. So if we remove, well and good. What we do is then this wood, you see in the video, the tractor is shredding it. Wood has come from nature, it has to go back into the soil. So this is the final step of shredding it, powdering it and putting it into the, and if people don't have shredder, it is an asset for us. Every city or every place may not have this shredder. Then what can we do? Just try to remove this paper or plastic on top, and this is just a thing now. After the Visarjana Puja, there is no deity. Whatever prana pratistha you do at home after the puja, after the Udvasana Puja, it's like removing it. It is like any other thing now. It's like a wood piece. So this can be put into fire as fuel for boiling water or whatever. If it is a small 2-tier cities, you can give to the construction workers where they can. But only thing is, you try to remove the plastic on top if you have to burn it. Otherwise, plastic again leads to pollution. And after collecting, this event looks like one-day celebration, one-day festive environment. Wow, very nice job. But for us volunteers, it is another 3-4 days to 1 week job. Tomorrow morning, we have scheduled 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock, dismantling of the food. Because the humongous quantity what we receive is like really, one side happy that, okay, all these would have been landed up in the streets if you wouldn't have collected, that happiness is there. At the same time, sadness that, oh my God, what is this madness in buying from people? So many photos. All that we sit together and dismantle. It is fun also to together work, enjoy. We never feel tired because we nicely enjoy doing this work because we believe in it. No, none of us feel it as a burden. Another 3, 4, 5 days we will be doing this. These are the 6 steps that are involved. Yeah, this time we have kept some metal, idols separately, because the metal items are something which people can buy, not just like that pick up. When you just pick up freely, it doesn't have value. So we thought we'll add a simple cost to that and then put it in the next event. And the cost goes to the HSR Citizen Forum organization, which is striving for sustainability.
So a small layout like HSR layout, you said, has contributed, or rather, we've collected humongous amount of idols and portraits just from a small layout like HSR layout, right?
Collection to this time is not only from HSR layout. HSR is a host, but we have got from RR Nagar, KR Puram, Hebbal. We have got far from different places. So RR Nagar have collected in their neighborhood and brought in a porter.
Okay.
So it's like we are catering, can say Bengaluru.
Okay.
So last time we received 1 ton. 1 ton of
Wow.
yeah, that's a very huge quantity. 1 ton of all together, photos, glass, everything together, 1 ton. And this time it is even more.
So we'll go into the details of what can we do, but can we just can I just hear from you that what is the ultimate solution?
Ultimate solution, underlining point I want to tell you, please request everyone in your contacts. It is such a burden if we mindlessly buy things. You go to one Punya Kshetra, buy 10 photos. Nan hogidini. I went to Punya Kshetra. Unfortunately, others could not go. Let me buy something for them as a memory, and we gift them, whether they like it or not. Believe it or not, we had a 4 feet by 1.5 feet photo, which is not even opened. It's brand new with the packaging. That means someone has done a housewarming ceremony or some event where they received this as a gift option, and they have enough and more such things. They didn't even wanted to open and hang it. They just brought it here. So very important thing for all of us here. It's not only whether we do it or not. This is more to motivate people to replicate this initiative. Whether you're confident enough to replicate or not, but you should be strong enough in promoting this idea among your contacts. Each of us will have thousands of contacts to not buy, discourage buying more and more things in the form of like holding things or gifting things. What we gift others may sometimes burden them. So kindly, this is one thing I want to tell, continuously, that stop this habit of buying things, hoarding things, only thinking about affordability.
We will. I request the audience, both in the Google Meet and on Insta Live, to type in your questions if you have any. But some comments have started to come in, Shanti, and the most common question: why don't you do it in my city? Somebody is saying, why don't you do it in Mysore? Why don't you do it in Dharwad? Why can't it become a pan-India event?
Yes. So I always believe, we, in fact, HSR Citizen Forum always believe in training the trainers, whether it is sustainable waste management, segregation, composting. It is not sustainable that we come and train there once or do there once. We want to train the local citizens. Where they continue to do it, they take the responsibility and pride in doing something for their city. We want active citizens. We want responsible and conscious citizens to take up. I'm sure, believe me, there are many people in every city. All that for example, Smita, we posted a post in Instagram. 18 lakh people watched that. My simple request to everyone: suppose today I am attending from Hyderabad, example. If I go to that post and just look, whoever have asked that we want something like this in Hyderabad, connect it to them. DM them saying that can we do something like this? So all the Hyderabad people can form one team. And if they're not able to find a dry waste collection center, they can find out some NGO like Bartan Company in Hyderabad will be doing sustainable initiatives like this, whether it is zero waste events or anything like that. They'll be having little idea about who is the recycler, who is the dry waste collection center guy. Or you can approach your municipality to ask where are the recyclers, that effort is required, but it is worth it. You doing for your city something is worth it. Initially, you may feel that, oh my God, who will do all this? I cannot do this. I wish someone will do it and I will just participate. But it is all worth to take. You may fail. It's okay. You may fail. Initially, only 10 people will bring the photos, number one. In that, few things you don't know what to do. It is okay. But you initiate it. It's like cooking. You start cooking, first day you may fail, but eventually you will learn with. Unless you put your hands into it, you will never be able to gain the expertise in anything.
One other question that has come is, can you train NGOs in other cities? And if yes, how can we reach you?
Yeah, so this online event is for that, to train you stepwise. Then you can reach out to us and which step are you getting stuck? What is that particular step that you're still not having clarity? Because each city may have a different question. Each city may have a different challenge. Each city may have a different obstacle. So you can reach out to us for us HSR Citizen Forum. One of us will respond because all of us are completely into it. We can respond to you on at which point are you stuck. And not only for this event, gathering like-minded people in the name of this event will help you in multiple things, believe me. So our team of HSR Citizen Forum, now like-minded people, is like a strength now. Any good initiative, we are confident that we can do it. And eventually everyone will, the number will increase. It starts with 2 or 3, but then it will multiply. You will be surprised. How come we all joined together? We came together. The cause will bring you together.
So there are some repeated questions on how can we do it in our layout. So if you watch the Instagram live from the beginning, you will learn that Shanti has given the steps on what do we do step by step. What is the first step? What is the second step? Right from deciding the venue for the event to happen. She has given step-by-step process. So I request everyone who has joined recently to kindly look at we'll be sharing this live on our Insta page. You can go over it and you can see the step-by-step process, how you can do it in your layout. We'll move on to any other questions that you may have.
Smita, there is one question on Instagram. We take that.
What is this question in Chennai?
Shall I read out the question for you, Dr. Shanti? Am I audible?
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
So the question is, I would like to know, do we need to take permission from DBMP, local authorities, to arrange this event in a park?
It is better to inform them, keep them informed, rather collaborate with them. It helps. It really helps. It's not permission per se. Permission. I mean, for us, we've been doing multiple activities. So the municipality also is aware who we are, so they don't question. Whatever we do is a. But other cities which are new, it is good to take permission. I feel than permission, it is good to collaborate with them. Involve them. And I'm sure with all the Swachh Bharat and Swachh Sarvekshan targets and these things, every city will be interested in any such sustainable initiative. They'll be very happy to collaborate with citizens.
Another question is, can't we just bury it in soil?
No, you cannot bury it in soil because anything which has come from nature, if you bury in soil, eventually it will mix it with the 5 elements. Suppose if it's completely wood, it will go back into the soil. Eventually, it will mix with the soil. But then, unfortunately, today I don't find anything as a single item. It is a mixture of multiple items, right? So plastic takes hundreds of years. Within that, even if it is hundreds of years, it will break down into small pieces, microplastics, and eventually it will harm the soil also. There are a lot of living organisms, living beings in the soil. So how we don't like eating anything plastic, for all the living beings, it is dangerous that, the plastic in the soil. So definitely the paper also, the paper, what it is also colored. So anything which is man-made should be recycled. Anything which has come from nature only can go into soil.
This is Shanti. This is Mamta here. I'm actually located at HSR Coffee Court Layout. I really appreciate and commend the work the team is doing. I actually got across about this initiative from a fellow coffee board layout dweller. So I'm involved into a lot of ERG initiatives at my work. So I was in fact insisting on my team to take this up. But I actually am spilling hope for concern with you. I just want to know how you will handle it if you were me. I just told them that we will start with the temple initiative, but they wanted to associate anything to do with just a temple because we're making it very Hindu oriented. So is there something that we can do where it's all inclusive and diverse?
Yeah.
Where we can tell people that it doesn't matter which religion you belong to or which diverse spiritual inclination you're from, you can still go ahead and do this initiative, at a common place. So what would you suggest that, how do I take this up? Because I tried convincing them, but they don't want to get, tangled by spirituality or, where people hail from.
Yeah.
So if you can give me some insights, it will be great.
So first thing I want to tell is, wherever there is problem, we need to solve there. There is problem associated with something, we need to solve it there. For example, for Bakri, we have a problem of meat waste. So we do it near the mosque. We do announcement with the, we talk to the mosque people, we do announcement for people saying that there will be a vehicle placed here, meat has to be dropped in that vehicle only so that it is processed. So we cannot put such audios in the temple and this event cannot be done. Wherever there is a problem, citizens, especially for sustainability, should understand divinity and sustainability are same. People who say that I don't want to associate with, we are not going there to do some religious activity. We are doing a sustainable activity in a temple premises so that it is helpful for us. You can as well do this in a park. It is nothing to do with the religious.
I completely agree with you. That's what I just wanted to know. Have you come across any of these questions in the midst of what you were doing?
No, actually no. We had one guy with us, Asrar Khan. So he comes to temple and he helps us in this activity. He comes to Banashankari temple for giving awareness to people on please don't bring plastic, and he cleans. So we have citizens who are, and believe me, if people don't want to associate with you, if you have 5 people who believe in this concept of it is nothing to do with religion, start with these 5 people, rest all will slowly fall in place.
Sure. I like that idea. And if you can share some kind of ready available material like a PowerPoint presentation or anything, which we can take and start using that material and customize it, will be really great.
Sure.
Thank you for actually responding and taking time to do this. A lot of power to your team. We want to see a lot of people getting involved.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
One more thing which can help you is, one, we'll create a PowerPoint. We are planning to see Lakshmi and Smita are on it with all the available photographs and everything. We are step by step chronological map we can create. I would recommend within this time, if we have another event, it's worth it coming all the way from Coffee Board layout to HSR layout to get the first-hand experience, because it's in Bangalore. People from Mumbai and all, they may not be able to come. This time we had people from HBR layout completely from 8 o'clock till 1 o'clock to understand every step. When they see it, they're more confident now to replicate.
Sure, ma'am, that will be great.
Yeah.
I'll try and make it. And if you can share your Instagram handle on the chat, it will be great, to kind of. I got it for WhatsApp group basically.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
I've shared it on the Google Meet chat. It's HSR Citizen Forum without any space or underscore.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Mamta, are you staying in Coffee Pot?
Yeah, yes, Shada, I'm the same Mamta.
Yeah,
Old friends meeting here.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you have a team also. So the next question that some people have typed is, I think you already answered. Can we send or courier the old frames and photographs or idols to you?
Ashwin will answer, our young hero. As youngster, what Ashwin has to say.
Yeah. So we've been getting this question multiple
Not
times.
audible?
The moment our reel has become famous, we have been getting this question multiple times. So we really don't have the bandwidth to collect frames or idols online or courier. Neither the temple authority nor HSR Citizen Forum or volunteers have the bandwidth to do this. So we request all of you to keep an eye on the
No,
posters.
on Insta he's audible, Smita. On Google Meet he's not. Yes, Ashwin.
Yeah. So yeah, we've been questioned multiple times on our Instagram posts and reels asking if we can courier from here, if we can courier from Mumbai. But the honest fact is we are also have plenty of things to do. So we are doing the best we can and we don't have the bandwidth right now to collect online, and we don't have a place to store it because different people will send different things at different time. So neither the temple authority or HSR Citizen Forum or volunteers would have the bandwidth to do this. So we request you to keep a tab on the post that we put on the date of the next event as well as the location as well, where you can come in person and do it. But unfortunately, people from other cities, we would request you to gather like-minded people of your same try to adopt in the nearest temple nearby wherever you're staying, and do this at a small scale, and then you will definitely see a huge impact.
Also, imagine the carbon footprint, right? If one sheet of paper has to travel all the way from one city to another city, all the fuel spent just to get it to recycle. There are recyclers, local recyclers available. You'll be actually contributing to their livelihood also, and finding local solutions, which is more sustainable always.
So what we can do is basically there is a recyclers available across our country. So maybe in our next week, next post, we can publish a list of recyclers that we are aware of that exist all over the country, and you can contact them in your
Ashwin, maybe in the same post when this Insta live thing is shared, in the same thing, maybe in the comments you can share, because the same people who are there can look forward to.
Sure.
Another question is, what happens to broken idols?
Broken idols will be mostly this POP ones. Metal idols and stone idols are like forever. It can pass through generations. For this event last time, before the day, we found one idol of Kali Mata. Myself, Sri Lakshmi, Suma, and Srinivas went for collection. BBC guy had come to record. You don't believe, it was a huge tree. In between the tree, they have kept. We went in between and tried to remove. It was so heavy. We realized it's a beautiful stone, Kali Mata. It's so heavy that, more than 15, 20 kgs, and not even damaged a bit. So all the broken idols mostly are of POP. First thing again, I tell you, do not buy POP, even if it is cheaper. Because there is no destination to this. On POP, you paint and everything. Ultimately, the only destination I look for POP is our C&D waste. Construction and demolition waste, where the building is demolished. That itself, I feel mindless job. To whole building will be demolished just for upgradation, and the building material, the construction material has no proper procedure that it is being followed in big cities like ours. It's not yet streamlined. There is a way to streamline. There is a way, but it's not yet streamlined that the construction demolition waste has to be crushed and then use that material for reuse that material for making bricks and use for construction. That's the ultimate thing, but it is not yet streamlined properly. Now, for now, it goes through construction and demolition waste.
Prasanna has raised hand. Prasanna, can you ask your question?
HBR Prasanna. I spoke just now about you.
Okay, so firstly, I must congratulate the team. It was an excellent event. And I had to absorb the content. It was more than got to know about the campaign. I put my best on yeah, I think I was. Perfect. So yeah, I just came all the way from HPR, which is approximately around 23 kilometers from HSR. And firstly, I happened to see the entire process of how it is executed. And I could honestly see, the people were just flowing in. Carpets had opened up, they were getting filled up. Another bunch of carpet was opened up, and even that was getting filled up. And as Shantima mentioned, we started off at early 8 and I was there all the way until I think it was somewhere like 2 weeks or something. I was there. So I was a witness to the exact process of what happens from the time it was being collected, interacting with the people coming in. And our friend and myself, we were literally closing the doors, because it was 11:30 and people were still pouring in. That is when I remember connecting with a resident who was a resident of HSR who moved into Mysore. And he came all the way from there with 2 bags. He said, "Come on, please don't disappoint us." And that's when Ashwin and myself, we noticed he came with a beautiful hand-woven basket. And that again is another beautiful thing because he came with a lot of plastic, but he had an excellent example on him. So we said, absolutely, we'll make an exception. We brought him on board and put him inside, and we took a small bite as well from him. So basically, yes, I could say it's a beautiful, it's a 360 campaign. And another thing which I wanna highlight and talk about is, I was blown with the way the program went in. So I will surely be replicating this in our locality. Very soon you will see that happening. And I was already connecting with a few of my people in my locality, telling how to do it. We were just giving some, I was getting some input and feedback from my team. And I was giving them an idea, telling this is what the next week of activity of ours will be. We'll reach out to the AWE, then we'll go to this department, then we'll go there. And slowly we'll scale up to the concerned team and the BDF team. And you'll be surprised, I was actually there with the team there. And I see a Snehal ma'am show up there. Snehal ma'am along with the chief engineer. And so yeah, so it was outstanding to see the both, and immediately Shanti ma'am and myself, we were there with talking. And Shanti ma'am, honestly speaking, Snehal ma'am was really impressed with the way it was run, and Shanti ma'am did an excellent job explaining it. And Shanti ma'am was telling, Karan, you should do it in your charity. And then Snehal ma'am looked at me and said, "You're help put you again." Which I just passed that is actually prior to which I have to meet Snail ma'am for some other project. So very soon, ma'am, I'll connect with you all. And I've already started making some paperwork. I'm already down 4 pages down on my computer. So I already started making the notes and what I'm doing. So whatever I learned, I made a small little note of it. So and then we got the permission from the commissioner ma'am themselves. I'll be ready with my preparation and things, and I'll connect with him again. And once we'll go through it, through feed it, and once it's good to go, yeah, we will launch it.
Nice.
So, however small you start and however big you grow, every time your underlining bold statement should be stop buying. People should not think you are finding we are finding a destination. Prasanna will take care. We can come and dump on Prasanna. That should not be the understanding people get. Underlining statement should be stop buying things. Stop buying things. It's a tedious job. It's not something fun that we are having. That should be always again and again reiterate.
There's a question that has come saying that can we come to the temple to view and pick up some of the idols or frames that are good? Till when
Sure.
when it will be available?
Can you please repeat the question?
No,
Okay,
when we come to the temple to view and pick up what is good, till when will all these idols and frames be available?
Yeah.
So this will be available only during the event. We post the timing, the start and end time. So request you all to please come on.
It takes huge amount
Efforts and time.
to drive the event. So we
have around
that we request and pick
up whatever you want.
But for HSR, we have found a place to store them. So we stored them. Tomorrow also you can come. Ashwin, exception, always, this is an exception deviation. Ideally, what Ashwin told is right. On the event, that day you come, pick up what you want is the ideal and best thing. But always, as HSR, we have found a place to store them. Tomorrow also it will be there. So please do visit at 10 o'clock to Varasiddhi Vinayaka Temple, HSR Sector 7. If you Google for the location, you will get it. Come at 10 o'clock. You pick up whatever you like. There are good quality photos. There are very good new condition photos. There are people who are artists who do the artwork and they are sustainable. They want to use the frame. And people like Sri Lakshmi who are artistic, they get back the beautiful things. They collect, one frame from here, one photo from here. You have something, Sri Lakshmi, that went away this time, no?
Yeah, we have made upcycled one that it already
picked up. So it is not only taking the photo as it is for reusing. You can get lot of ideas. Your painters can come, artists can come. You can invite many other people. Whoever wants whatever to reuse can reuse.
Excellent. So that's one more question, which is, I think we keep hearing it even during plastic ban and other things. If we say that stop buying, then how do vendors make their livelihood, out of people who are selling these photo frames, people who are selling these items, their livelihood is impacted, like we face similar questions during plastic ban, if you stop using plastic, the plastic vendors will go out of business. If we stop using sanitary pads, all these big FMCGs will shut down. If menstrual cups are used only one cup in 10 years, how will we all make money? How we are like impacting livelihood?
Smita will answer this.
Oh, I'll only answer it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the whole aspect of livelihood is always twisted. Since time immemorial, man has always made stuff that is based on demand. If we twist the demand to make it more sustainable, people will move to livelihood options, which, people are not going to die hungry. We are, by instinct, we are people built with survival mode, right? We will find ways to survive. So, if we are asking people to move away from one, go towards another, there will always be, job options for the other. So if you are giving up plastic, you're using cloth bag, it takes 100 man hours to stitch cloth bag, and it takes 0.05 man hours to make plastic bag. So it is, always don't focus so much on the short term livelihood. Look at the big picture. One, and second is, if we have to move towards more service options. So right now, what is happening is all of us volunteers are giving so many hours. It can become a professional service. We should move away from buying products to buying services, to buying experiences, to buying something which service industry has to be encouraged more than the product industry. So, it applies, you use your imagination, you use your economics to apply it to any scenario. We will not lose livelihood.
Well put, Sita. I think you kind of tied economy and society both tied together.
Sorry, there is one more question on connecting these frames to people who need these frames in terms of artists who want these frames. I think it's the same thing, I mean, currently we have in HSR. Similarly, every area can have their own local. Once we build this community, you can find millions of different ways to reuse, to repurpose. It's not just about one person using their artistic brain. When we come together, we'll always have more ideas. More vendors can be connected, and we can go towards more circular economy than the make, use, and dump economy.
With on similar lines, there's also a question where they've asked, can the glasses and frames be given to shops for reuse?
Yeah.
You will answer.
Yes. So the question is, can the glasses and frames be given to shops for reuse? Honestly, we tried at least in HSR, but we did not get a response. But we did be very happy if you can find such vendors who are willing to take the frames. Then that is a best option. That is it, because we always we reuse above. Dismantling is the last option that we are looking at. So reuse comes first. So if you are able to find a vendor, please also let us know. In HSR, we were not successful. We only found artists who are ready to take the frames, but not really any shops which were ready to take the frames.
Usually the strength of the material gets compromised once it has been played with in terms of dismantling and other things, which is why I think fresh shopkeepers who will be questioned for the quality of frame have a concern in taking these frames, which is again comes back to the point that Shanti was saying. So don't buy is the best option over buy, dismantle, reuse, reframe. And of course, reframe is a better option than shred and go towards material recovery. And shred is always a better option than landfill. Any other questions anyone has? Sure, Ashwin.
One interesting question on Google Meet when Mr. Ganesh is not on any social media.
He wants to
Want to start working from his side. So help me how to get in touch with your team or any group
that you have. I think we should be sharing so that we can share our PPT once it is ready, and then he can take it.
Contact us.
That's one option. It's very tedious for us to remember. If more such people are there, collect the email IDs, ensure that it is. It's very difficult. Somehow we have got so much used to social media that we have stopped thinking, what if it is not there? So best part is you come down like Prasanna for the next event, spend one full day, get the expertise, old style of learning, old school of learning. Wherever you go there, get the hands on, then you don't need anyone. But then again, the next challenge is, how do you replicate this without social media? How do you circulate to people around in your neighborhood for them to come and drop it? This has become like a basic. Maybe without social media, we wouldn't have been done such a huge event. Somewhere, do we say that we are this thing? But I think we are using social media.
Yeah.
One other thing is, like Ashwin was saying, HSR Citizen Forum at gmail.com is our email ID. Many of us check it, so one of us will be able to respond to you. One. Second is, every Saturday and Sunday in Swachhagra Kalika Kendra, we have Community Volunteering Day. So even if it's not this initiative, there'll be some other initiative going on. You can personally come and connect with us on any of these community volunteering days.
And one more thing for people who were asking that when we are not on social media, initially the first edition when we did, we were really not on social media. So the way we kept was we identified temples which were ready to help us keep the drop boxes at the temples, and we chose dates where there will be maximum attendance in the temple. Say it's a Vinayaka temple and Sankash Chaturthi happens, or a Thursday in a Baba temple where we could keep the drop boxes. But then this again needs a lot of volunteers to come together who will keep the drop box, collect the photos from the temples, and then you will all meet at one particular day, collate, and then start, do the puja and then dismantling. So if you really do not want to go on social media, then you'll have to be, the only other thing that I can think is putting up posters in temples and then, publicizing the activity.
One more challenge what we find, Smita, is people, anything which is in the mantapa, Devar mantapa, they feel it's not only photos and idols, everything what we don't have, they don't want from that mantapa is on our this thing. So Harshna Kunkuma, for example, and these decorative items, Harshna Kunkuma, this cloth, the colorful clothes, all this, to be very frank, we also don't have a proper solution for Harshna Kunkuma because there cannot be a proper solution because it is a chemical. Yeah. It is a chemical. Ideally, I don't have any solution. But then, again, don't buy is the option. This Harshna Kunkuma and all people coming to houses, we give Harshna Kunkuma, they will take, tagondogo tekshna illiditare, devar maneli irtare. They keep it in the puja room. And if someone comes, they give, otherwise it is rotating, otherwise it comes back and lands with us. It is small plastic, and that the colorful so-called Harshna Kunkuma, which is so dangerous. So,
one on Google Meet from Archana Sitaraman. So she's in Chennai and 300 rupees for service. We are doing charge them, or how do we think election point talk about you are.
Should I talk, Sri Lakshmi? Yeah. So basically, it is a choice. There are two organizations. Once it is RT Nagar Rotary is the one who has collaborated with Chennai event. So even in Bangalore, they'll collect 300 rupees as a thing for every person who comes. Whether you drop 10 photos or whether you drop 4 photos, 2 photos, 300 rupees is what they collect. We have opted it differently because the minute when we say 300, a person may be having 2 photographs. Why should I pay 200? Rather, it is easy for me to drop it under the tree. There may be people like that whom we didn't want it to miss. But will we go out of this thing if we don't collect it? No, it's not like that. You keep a donation box and collect exclusively so that we spend this amount for managing the dismantling and everything. There are people, believe it or not, even with 4 photos, they come and they donate 1,000 rupees because they feel that this is a cause which you are doing. 80 years, 100 years photos from grandparents, Kala in the ide, I was not knowing what to do with this. They will have this, what if I die before finding a destination for this? That is a fear they have. So since we are taking this respectfully, they will heartfully donate. So our school of thinking was different, that we don't mandate this much amount for a person so that we ensure nobody. That was different perspectives. So you can take that and this and see what is, we have given a logical why we chose this. You can choose what is feasible for you. But ultimately, what I want to say is, don't keep as a, give a, that is it a, money making initiative. give confidence to people that no, it is not money making. Logically explain what is happening to where the thing is going. When people have trust on the organization you build, they will not even question. And even if money is left for not for this event, sustainability initiatives are multiple in HSR Citizen Forum as an organization over the years. The trust built is like that money will be used for some sustainable initiative.
Question on books. How do you recycle the mantra and shloka books?
So as I told, after the Visarjana Puja, any mantra book is like any other book. Any other book, it goes for recycling, for paper recycling. This also goes there. Again, Bhagavad Gita books, good quality Bhagavad Gita books with good print, people just grabbed. I want. There are people who want it. Whatever want it, they will take it. Old, very, the print and all is not available now. There are people who want to still read it. That's what. We need to connect the dots. Demand, supply, receivers, takers, givers, all connect.
So we're coming to the close of our event. If there are any more questions, please we'll take another 2 minutes and answer those questions. If not, then we will conclude.
A common question that came on Google Meet and on Instagram was, do you accept this Rudrakshmala, this colorful
Laddu
Shri Krishna's
decorations, dresses, colorful items. You accept that? And the second question was, apart from you accept other photos and frames also during this event? So these.
Yeah, Srilakshmi, you want to answer?
Yesterday, we received one bag full. You won't believe it's a laundry basket full of these dresses that are, tied to the god, put on the god. Some of them are even brand new with even price tags on it. So I can only think that, probably it is like, Dr. Shanti might say, God never asked for those dresses or those fabrics to be put, or, those garments to be given. And looking from the recovery point of view, most of this is synthetic in nature. So there is hardly any recovery possible, even if we are looking at fabric recovery. And they all come in fixed materials. There are, those shiny stones on it, synthetic satin ribbons on it. So practically nobody is really segregating those and giving it for recycling. The best use would be not to buy it at all because it is not necessary. In case it is your practice to, train the god with something, then opt for something that is really earth-friendly, just probably a cotton fabric will do, rather than all these shiny synthetic garments. Or reuse till the end of the life. That's all I can say. So somebody who donated it yesterday, probably, I don't know if they didn't find any takers for that, but we have saved all that. If you're looking at takers for those dresses that we have saved, probably about 50-60 pieces is what we have received yesterday. So just look for reuse is what I can say. Anything else?
Yeah, so Rudraksha and all, I don't know, it is all in the cosmos. This time, the Rudraksha, Ekamukha Rudraksha, Panchamukha Rudraksha, all types Rudrakshas we received. And the cosmos also sent someone who has knowledge about it and what to do with it, they have picked up. So we didn't find it, it's all like that. So to maybe end with this, my closing statement would be, as Srilakshmi told, like God never asked for this. It's very, very clearly told, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yome Bhaktya Prayachati Tadaham Bhaktipahrutam Ashnami Prayatatmanah. Ashnami. God says, you just want to give one leaf, flower, nothing is there. Water, I'm happy. The devotion with what, the love with what you give is most important for me than what you give. So let us stop buying this. Let us talk more about it. That this shloka from Bhagavad Gita is an amazing practical statement. Sustainability today, what we are talking, this scripture is from thousands of years. It is so much related. Where are we lost ourselves? We thought, okay, our puja should be equivalent to our affordability. Everything. This is wrong. So let us talk more about it. That is one more reason why I started teaching Bhagavad Gita. how to teach people sustainability. When I went to volunteer in temples, the madness what I see there, no, people need to understand what is devotion, true devotion. So we all need to talk about it, learn about it, and then when you learn such scriptures, you don't fear God. You don't develop that relation of fear. Yo, if I do good, I get good punya. If I don't do, I get papa. All this is your understanding. We need to understand what exactly is devotion and do and develop that relation with your divinity, a true relation, because all the five elements, this need to be promoted a lot. All the five elements is nature is God. God is nothing, beyond that. So we as people, humans today have started disrespecting all the five elements. Go to Ganga River, Krishna River and Kaveri, you pollute and come back. You go to temple, you pollute and come back. You go to this have to really turn around. One or two environmentalists here and there are not enough. We need a huge team of people talking the same thing in schools, colleges. That's what we call effort. Contribute some time in a week to give this education to children, to give education to adults, corporate. Everyone it should be ringing over the. What I look is practical example for me is menstrual cup. 8 years back when we started menstrual cup, we had to introduce this is cup. Today everyone knows about it. Why? Many people started talking about it. Social media spoke about it. People are aware. Like that, this sustainability topic should be like talked everywhere so that everyone hears from multiple things. That becomes a norm. Thank you, Smita.
Thank you, Dr. Shanti. With that inspiring note, we would like to close this session today. Thank you, everyone who joined on Google Meet and who interacted and asked questions. And thank you, everyone on Instagram who joined us and equally posted questions and interacted. This conversation will be available on HSR Citizen Forum Insta page. And we will also continue posting more and more content on this. And you can look at our profile for earlier videos as well. So we have done a lot of conversations, whether people adopting frames or what happens to the frames after it is dismantled, and many other content is already available. But we will continue creating more content. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for starting this conversation in your cities, in your localities. We look forward to this movement spreading far and wide, and that will strengthen our, like
Ashwin,
Shanti
link
said.
HSR Citizen Forum link once again. Can you just someone HSR Citizen Forum? If you follow, it is available. This content will be available in the live Instagram post.
Yes. And our email ID is hsrcitizenforum@gmail.com. You can write to us. I'm very sorry that we won't be able to share any one particular WhatsApp number or phone number because all of us are volunteers here. We're all working on a rotational basis. It's not fair to share anyone's number. So there's a common email ID that all of us check. We request you to connect with us there. So see you and thank you for joining us today. Have a lovely evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, bye, bye.
Thank you, all of you. Bye-bye.
Save it then.
Yeah, I'm just...
And consent.
Share, right?
Yeah, you can end the first and then.